Justice Ramana, if you could please say a few words on the occasion.
Sister Justice Nagaratna, Honorable Judges Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Justice Vikram Nath, Justice Maheshwari, Justice Ravi Kumar, and Justice Shagdar, Justice Sikri, Justice Lahoti, great lawyer and academician and always source of strength in academic matters and administration of justice, Justice Mr. Aravind Datar, Sundar Malik, Chief Editor, Sudeep Malik, senior advocates, and other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and media persons. And they have mandated to say a few words. So I don't want to say much about the prepared text, so I will cut short and I will say one or two important issues which I thought that relevant and necessary. I don't want to discuss about any judgments, cases, and all that. One or two issues which I want to say is there any relevance? What is the necessity of the reporting of judgments, law reporting? It's very necessary. The reason is that the people of the country must know what is happening and they must access the issues decided, the law decided, and the cases which is going on, and the accurate, authentic, eagerly waiting time should be reduced, so they must know exactly what is the judgment is. Because now we have 24/7 channels, every minute reporting channels, and before we complete the sentence, we are seeing flash news and breaking news and all that. In the world of this flooded with a lot of information, and there is a need for accurate reporting and authentic reporting. Otherwise, what is happening is people is confused. There's a big problem. Sorry to say, majority of the reportings, they doesn't know what is the oral observation, what is the order, what is the judgment, what is the questioning. If you ask one question, they say that, oh, judge has decided this. Very unfortunate. So you know judicial process, because lawyers and judges know, but the common man doesn't know what is the exact way of proceedings takes place in courts. Suppose a judge asks a question, a negative question, immediately it will be reported, judge said this. This is very unfortunate. So that's the reason why I feel that there is a need to give a accurate and honest reporting and the judgments. Of course, SCC is not no way concerned with this type of day-to-day reporting and all that. But at least ultimately, after the case is decided, the public at large must understand what is the facts of the case, what is the law decided, and how the law applied, ultimately end result. This is the most important thing which everybody wants to know. So that way, a lot of contribution made by the SCC and EBC, and I congratulate them on this occasion. It's not one day effort. 3 generations of the family members, Malik family has worked hard, and they brought this prestigious organization and participating in the legal, they are part of the legal dispensation system. I congratulate on behalf of the legal fraternity and the everyone from the legal family, to the legal family. And on the occasion of this, I'm requesting Mr. Malik, please you also start one at least web magazine, day-to-day reporting of the Supreme Court proceedings at least. Why I am making this request is, the reason is this. See, because you have a very experienced knowledge people who knows about the process, who knows about law, what is the reason and intention. So at least people will get a good feel and understanding about the process. That is the reason why I am making this request. Please consider it. I know it's a very difficult thing, but we have to consider this request. Second thing is, you know, Supreme Court cases occupies very qualitative law generals, and we know about the head note and editorial. Apart from that, more user-friendly, people like me who doesn't understand much of the technology and all that, it's a very good thing. So we can, in different way, indexing or otherwise by judge name, by case name, by subject name, you can verify the judgment immediately. It helps the legal practitioners as well as the judges also. My clerks always appreciate SCC Online is the single user resource which we can rely upon, and immediately we can get the information necessary. And another issue, which two issues which is bothering me is one is the pricing issue. You know that the country background of the lawyers, particularly urban area lawyers, no problem. City lawyers, no problem. Corporate lawyers, no problem. The problem is with the rural lawyers, that is district and taluk lawyers. They had a lot of problem because their income is very minimal. They are not in a position to afford the legal, particularly the legal journals. So please find a solution to provide some sort of a access to these rural lawyers, because they are the grassroots level lawyers where they need a lot of legal knowledge, because they are the formative places, and so they require a lot of support. Please consider. I know it is difficult for me to say because it's all matter of economics, money and all that, but somehow you have to find out some solution. If you can, it helps them a lot. Second thing is about the regional language is introducing the important judgments, because SCC reports the constitutional courts, so High Court and Supreme Court. Now why I am saying is, I am propagating, you know, 2-3 agendas of mine in the sense, in the interest of the institution, not personal agendas. One is infrastructure, the other is filling up the vacancies and the access to the justice, and another thing is that the lawyers or the public must know the constitutional provisions and the constitution. It is unfortunate, we are now celebrating 75 years of independence, still we are in only a few selected people in the urban areas or the legal professional people is aware of the constitutional rights, duties and the constitutional principles. If you take into consideration of the European countries or America, wherever you go, they start with even a small school kid to an old man talk about the constitution and the rights and laws. So we need that type of culture. They must know what is the constitution says, how they are entitled their rights, how to implement their rights, how to know their duties and all that. So in the process, it is necessary for us, particularly the SCC and EBC, try to introduce at least selective judgments, the importance, crux not the entire judgment in the regional languages, so to enable to access in a simple language and with a short head note, 2-3 pages reporting all important cases, so people will have the opportunity of understanding the important judgment of the Supreme Court or the High Courts. This is one more request. These are all little burdensome and involves finances also, I understand. I hope that some government also can give some money, because they are now starting several projects of popularizing the constitution and constitutional schemes. So we can think of this issue also. Second thing is that the other issues are, I want to take a minute about the judgments. Now, I feel that after working 22 years as a judge, that there is a need to think about writing judgments. Writing judgments in the sense not that the way of the criticism now about the judgment is it's very lengthy and it is like a thesis and unable to find out the exact core issue which we are writing. So I request all the fraternity members as well as the lawyers who are contributing, arguing, try to be simple in judgment, concise and precise, short sentences. Like people must feel like reading a story. Ultimately, end of the day, the consumer of the justice or the litigant public or whoever it is, they must know what is the end result. That is more interesting rather than our own imaginations and philosophies. That way, I think we can help a lot to the public. Reasoning and conclusion needs to be clear. This is what I believe. And I hope and trust this will happen. And this is all. I don't want to take much of the time. I thank the EBC group as well as the Supreme Court Cases Organization and Malik family to give me this opportunity. I thank you, all of you, for patiently waiting and hearing me. And I wish all the best, and thank you very much.